Hi VC, it's Aaron, Mitha Alamir. Today I've got a VCLT from my great friend Gary, some vinyl finds, and a thank you for the great Tone Scott. And I will get into that first. And so what happened is Tone Scott about a month ago, and if you don't know Tone Scott, check his channel out. Great channel. He's been the VC for a long time, very articulate, very knowledgeable about music. He's he does everything. He actually writes for Goldmine magazine, which is really cool because I've been following that magazine for years. And about a month ago, he did an article for Goldmine magazine featuring the vinyl community. A couple of my good friends were featured in there, Chris Prophy, Brandon, Mr. Hall of Fame, amongst many others. And it was a really cool article. So he did a follow-up article, and it was released on October 31st, and it was about vinyl community and the grails, like our vinyl grails. Really, really great article. Everyone should go check it out. It's in Goldmine magazine. It's an online article, and he was kind enough to feature me in it. So that was very cool. There's a link to my video that I did. I did a two-part video with JC from the Flip Side where we did our hard rock and heavy metal grails. JC did the first part. I did the second part. We released them simultaneously, and it was real fun. I don't know if anything's ever been done quite like that in the VC, where we did a two-part video, released them on our channels at the same time. It was a really fun thing, and they're about hard rock and heavy metal grails that we want. So go check out that article, Tone Scott. If I knew how to leave a link, I would, but I don't. But it's a Goldmine magazine, and it was released on October 31st. And it's about vinyl grails. Really great article. And check out the earlier one he did about the vinyl community. Both great articles, and Tone Scott's an amazing guy. So everyone check that out, please. So next, I'm going to get to my great friend Gary sent me a VCLT. I have a feeling this is a box in a box, so it looks a little bigger than... and it feels like there's some dead weight. So let's open this up here. And yes, it is a box in a box. And they taped it really good. All right. Let's got this. Oh, they might have opened it up to check to see what it was because it's taped really weird. Okay, there we go. And here's the other box. So I have no idea what Gary found for me. And he said that he was sending me something. Let's see here. All right. The rip. Everyone that buys vinyl knows that rip. Okay, what we got here? Oh, all right. I've been wanting this so much. So Dead Daisies. Radiance. I love the Dead Daisies. There's one of their records right up there that he sent me before, and Glenn Hughes is the lead singer, who was in Deep Purple, amongst other bands. He played on he was a singer on that Tony Iommi 7th Star record, which I actually like a lot. And you know what? I'm going to open this up. This is awesome. Thank you so much, Gary. I've been wanting this record. I just hadn't got around to getting it. And Dead Daisies are a great hard rock band, kind of a super group. John Corabi was a previous singer of them. And now they have Glenn Hughes, who's just awesome. I can't believe he's so good at that age. And let's see, I'll open it up. There we go. Very cool. And let's check out the vinyl. Here's the inner sleeve with lyrics. All right. I can't wait to spin this. This will be spinning on Tuesday for sure, but I might spin it today too. I probably will. And then the vinyl. Custom labels. Very cool. Awesome. So thank you so much, Gary. I just haven't gotten around to getting this. I've been wanting it, and I've been like craving getting it. So thank you so much, Gary. You're the best. Everyone, check out Gary's channel. He's so close to 1,000 subs. It'd be really cool to get him there. Physical format rock and roll. There we go. And so now I got some vinyl finds, and the first one here is a 45. I don't typically buy them very often unless I see something interesting, and I'd never seen this. This is Danzig Sings Elvis, Always on My Mind. And it says here, Starburst vinyl, which you'd think would be like reds and oranges and yellows maybe. And it's also got Loving Arms, alternate vocal. So let's check out the vinyl. And it's not exactly the colors I was expecting, but it is pretty cool. So here we go. There's Always on My Mind, Loving Arms. Always good to get Danzig in the collection. Anything Danzig I will buy if I see it. Danzig, Misfits, Sam Hain, any of that stuff. So, all right. And then next up, You know, everyone's got this, so I'm not going to go through it like everyone does, but I got the Revolver box set, and I was so happy to get this. My wife bought it for me for an early Christmas present, but I was a little freaked out when it showed up in the mail, because if you'll notice, look at this. This is the CD hype sticker, but it's actually all the vinyl, so it's all right. If I was Josh, I'd probably have to send it back to get the right hype, but you know, but it's just awesome. I've spun the entire thing already, and I'll have to tell you, the double vinyl of all the outtakes are phenomenal. Even though there's a lot of repetitive songs, I really like them. There's some really great stuff on there. It's a really great listen. I will actually listen to that a few times, and I really love the remix. I think it's great. The mono version is probably my favorite. I absolutely love it. I've been looking for a mono version of Revolver, so I finally got it. And then the EP is really cool too. Everyone's showing it, so I won't go through and pull it all out because I got a lot of stuff to show here. But I got the Revolver box set. I'm very happy with it. Amazing. Now, along with that, I also found this. I found this at the store the other day. This is a really cool find. It's an unofficial release, but it sounds awesome. It's really great sounding. This is Get Back, the Rooftop Performance, new 2002 remastered version in true stereo for the first time. So this is the Rooftop Concert, and it's just really high quality for a for an unofficial release. You know, it came with a polyline sleeve, which is amazing for an official, and then it's got, and here's the vinyl, custom labels, and this wax here, pretty cool wax. You know, black is my favorite, but I don't dislike colored vinyl either. I like it all. I just prefer the black because you can see when there's any kind of surface marks or scratches, and it's just, I like that pure black color of vinyl. And then the inner sleeve, it also came with this really glossy, high quality inner sleeve, but the record wasn't in this, it was in the polyline. And then also, it had this poster here. So I was really happy to find that, and it sounds great. You know, I wish they'd release this officially because it's an awesome performance they did. And up next, this is a really unique one. And this is Another Side of the Moon, the alternate album. So this is the entire album of Dark Side of the Moon. And it says here, Pink Floyd's masterpiece, Dark Side of the Moon, is one of the greatest records ever made. We have all played it thousands of times. Here we have something a bit different. This is an earlier mix of the album, quite different from the one we all know and love. It's from the Abbey Road Master Tapes, December 1972. If you love Dark Side, try Another Side. And it's the entire record, totally different mix. This blew me away. It sounds amazing, and there's so many differences. I mean, it's noticeable, all the differences. Like on, I believe it's The Great Gig in the Sky is really different. Just, I mean, a lot of the operatic singing isn't there, and they have like spoken word stuff, and the guitars are brought up. You can really hear David Gilmour's guitar a lot better in certain parts, and piano's brought up. It's really a different mix, and it's really cool. I was so happy to find this. And here's the record on the great black wax with custom labels. And then we got, I think there was an insert. Another one of these unofficial releases with these, come like this with the great sleeve and then the glossy sleeve along with it. So that was really cool. And that was probably my favorite, one of my favorite finds I got. I also bought a few used records. I got this, I'd never heard this record. This is called, Cut Above the Rest by Sweet. I really love the Sweet, and I had never seen this record, so I grabbed it. All these records here were all like $1 a piece. I got this one for $1. I just thought I'd give it a try. 80s pop music, Matthew Wilder, and it's got the song Break My Stride on it. You know, nothing special, custom labels. And then this one here is a pretty cool one. I got Untitled by the Byrds. It's a live, double live record. Really cool. So I've only got a couple Byrds records. And then I got this one here as a recommendation from my the local store owner. And I said I'd never really liked this band. There's a song on here I despise, and I still don't like it. This is Weezer Blue record. And, you know, I'm not too impressed with it. It's nothing I hate, I'll give it another few spins, but it's not really for me. I might VCLT that to someone if someone really loves it, and you know, it's just not my favorite. And then I also got a repress. I have an OG of this, but it's a little beat up, so I got a repress of Foxtrot from Genesis. Great album. Love Foxtrot, one of my favorite Genesis albums. And then I got this, this is Mike Bloomfield, Live Adventures. So that's pretty cool. I don't think there's anything special with this, just the black wax, and there's the label. And I did get a couple of new jazz records. I got Freddie Hubbard with Open Sesame. Haven't even spun this yet. I haven't spun either of these yet. I'm really struggling with blues. I'm trying. I'm buying more records, and I'll play them occasionally. Maybe something will click one day. And I got Art Blakey and the Jazz Messengers, another one by him. And then I did get a couple really cool punk records too. And then some of the hard rock metals coming at the end. So this here is a Salt Lake City punk band, The Usurpers. And it came with a CD as well. Really good stuff. It's like hardcore punk. Really cool. I really love this. And it's called Future Wars. And then here's the vinyl. It's on this green. Custom labels. And this is I don't think very many copies of this were made. I thought I saw somewhere, but I can't remember now. And then it does have an insert with lyrics. So that's a cool punk record. And I got one more punk record, which is DOA 40th Anniversary Limited Edition Hardcore 81. And this blew me away because of who's on it. And I'll show you the record first, and I'll explain it. There's the record with the custom labels. And it does have some inserts here. It has this, kind of an odd insert there with other records from the label. And then it has this this whole booklet here, which, you know. And what's cool about DOA, which I didn't realize until I bought it, was who the singer is and main musician. And let's see here. I'm just trying to. I know it's Chuck Biscuits. Chuck Biscuits, the drummer, and he does vocals on this. I think he plays a lot of different stuff on here. I'm trying to see where I saw. There's a place where it lists it all, but I can't find it right now. But Chuck Biscuits, of course, the amazing drummer from the band Danzig, and he has been a few other great bands. But yeah, so DOA. There we go. And now for my hard rock and metal records I've got. First off, this is a pretty cool one. This is, I don't even know how to pronounce it. Shamansh with Contradiction. I probably butchered the name, but look at that cover. It's pretty cool. There's the gatefold, the back, and it's on two different colors of vinyl. There's the first one. That's actually kind of a starburst type thing. You can't really see it that well. And then this white one. So pretty cool. And I haven't spun this yet. I got to give it a spin today. And then I also picked up Pantera with Metal Magic. This is a repress. And here's the vinyl on it. It's on clear wax. So I really love the early Pantera with Terry Glaze. I love his singing. His band Lord Tracy is one of my favorites, so I was really happy with that. And then this one here really shocked me. And it's a common band. This is Whitesnake Greatest Hits. And this is a double record. And this is all remixed. And I'll have to tell you, and it's on, I'll just pull one of the records out. They look the same. I will have to tell you, this really blew me away. And here's the vinyl. Now what they did, they remixed them. Usually when people remix stuff, it can go either way. They'll wimp it out or something. This one, they brought the guitar sound up, the keyboards down, made all these songs sound tough. I mean, they're already a really good song, but they give them an edge. And these are going to be my go-to versions of these songs from now on. It has a really cool insert with lyrics. And man, it sounds amazing. And I really like how the remix sound on this. It makes the song sound better instead of worse, which is what remixes should do. So if you ever see this, buy it. If you like Whitesnake, you'll love it. And I just got a few more here. Okay, I did buy a couple unofficial releases of Black Sabbath with cross purposes. Look how shiny that is. It's got the shrink. But these are really high quality too. I mean, they came in polyline sleeves again, black wax, and they'll have the inserts with the lyrics. I got cross purposes, and if I can get this insert back in, I'll show you the last one. There we go. I'll do it in a minute. And I also got headless cross. So these are two of the Black Sabbaths I was missing. I believe the only one I'm missing now is Tyr, T-Y-R, that one. But this is the same. It's on the polyline sleeve, black wax with insert with lyrics. So they sound incredible, really good. I was surprised how much I liked these when I listened to them. And I'd heard them in the past and was saying, but they sound really good once you get them on vinyl and listen to them. They're good records. And I just got two more, and this one here is very unique. Not as good a quality of sound, but it's really interesting to hear. This is Danzig with Demos, 1987, and I love Danzig, and this is early Danzig stuff from before his first solo record. And it's, again, in a polyline sleeve. I love it. Black wax. So that's a cool one, and I got one more, and this one here I was shocked to find. It's another unofficial release, but wow, I love this. This is Cacophony, Marty Friedman and Jason Becker. And of course, Marty Friedman went on to be in Megadeth, great guitarist. And Jason Becker, one of the best guitarists that nobody really knows about. I mean, he did a few things. He did Cacophony. And then he was actually the third guitarist for, the second guitarist for David Lee Roth. After Steve Vai, he was on a Little Ain't Enough. That record, it's the only record he did. And as he was recording that, he came down with ALS. And it's a very sad story. He's still alive, but he's just in really bad health. So that's basically the last thing he did. He now uses a computer to do music, but really cool. He's an amazing, like, virtuoso guitarist, Jason Becker and Marty Friedman. So, and here's the wax on it, red wax, and it does have an insert here with them. Yeah, and Jason Becker, if he wouldn't have came down with the sickness, he would have been known as one of the all-time greats. I mean, it wasn't a drop-off from Steve Vai, his guitar work. He's a virtuoso, kind of a prodigy virtuoso guitarist. Amazing guitarist. So I was really excited to find this. I've always wanted to get this on vinyl. So there we go. All right, everybody. Thank you very much, Gary and Tone Scott. You guys are the best. And I'll see everyone next time. Bye.